2.2. And for 2.2, we are just going to quickly formulate the equation on this side, and we can just solve it on the right hand side here. A certain number is doubled and then subtracted from 44. If 36 is the result, determine the number. Now, this is basically an equation given to you in words, and what you're asked, remember, this is still part of, well, it's not part of 2.1. 2.1 explicitly told you to solve for the following equations, but 2.2 is giving you a little scenario and is wanting you to basically convert this words into some math or algebra. So a certain number, of course, that refers to some number that we don't know, so that's some variable. Now for the variable, we can use whatever we want. We can use an x, an a, an m, b, whatever. So for the purposes of this video, in the solution we're going to use x. Okay, that's the most common one. So a certain number x is doubled. Now doubled means times 2. So I've got a certain number and it's being doubled. Okay, that's what that means. And then that number that was doubled is being subtracted from 44. So if I'm subtracting something from 44, it means 44 is written first, remember? So if I'm taking away something from 44, it means 44 minus that something. So if I want to formulate that, I can say 44 minus, and remember, x times 2, written correctly in algebraic language, will be 2x. That's 44 minus 2x. So they're saying that this thing, if you have this happening, according to the sentence over here, they say that if 36 is the result of this, now result means the answer. The result is the answer to that question. In other words, this is equal to 36. So that means I must put this equal to 36. If that's the result, now they ask you, determine the number. Determine that number here, this number here, that is making this possible, that makes the statement true. So our equation is what we need to formulate first, and then after we've got an equation, we can simply just solve for the equation using our rules that we know. Right, so using our equation, as I've written it down here, this is the equation that we worked out from the words they gave us, or the scenario they gave us. We've got 44 minus 2x is equal to 36. We need to find the number x that makes this statement or this equation true, and we do that by simply applying the same rules we've been applying when we solve equations. We're going to have the numbers on the left and the numbers on the right and letters on the left, or letters on the left and numbers on the right. So I've got negative 2x here in the right place, but my 44, of course, I don't want there. I want on the right hand side. So I'm going to keep my 36 that is already in the right hand side, or in the right place, and I'm going to take away 44 because 44 was positive here. I moved it over, so the sign becomes negative. Okay, so now everything is in the right place, and let's just quickly simplify this. So that's negative 2x. And 36 minus 44 gives us negative 8. Use your calculator if you are uncertain. Now, of course, we have this annoying coefficient here that we don't want there, but we do know how to deal with this now. To get rid of the coefficient, I'm simply going to divide by the coefficient. So that means dividing by negative 2 on both sides. And that results in, of course, just cancels out, and that leaves us with x, and negative 8 divided by negative 2 gives us a positive 4.